kingdom from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, that's yeah, we're on. Yeah, I'm here. How's it going? Oh yeah. Hey. Yeah, yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me? Ooh, monks. You know? Let's get back to where I was. Okay. Is this one of those? Yeah, I'm not being forced to speak again. I've had this before.
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
This is your first warning. Don't do it again.
I was being asked to do that on the last of the stream. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna. Especially when they said, "Alright, so I'm forcing you to say it." So, but no, you know. Yeah. Okay, so that wasn't working for some reason. So that's strange. Why there's the upcoming ones? Okay. Right. Let's. Yeah. I'm actually not sure what I'm meant to be doing other than presumably letting time pass. I don't know how long I'm meant to be here for. Charles. Yeah, it's a definitely strange mission. Strange quest. Oh. So he wants me to steal a book.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
I thought long and hard about it, and I've decided to support John.
Oh, I'll talk to this guy, Hunter.
Talk to me, brother.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
And what kind of question's that? John, of course. Nevlas isn't the kind of candidate you can take seriously.
Gregor, talk to me.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
John, definitely. Compared to him, Nevlis is young and inexperienced. John has the wisdom of age, and he already has the respect that Nevlis will have to earn.
Okay.
Salve Domine.
Yeah, I am. Could just take all the books. I'll not. But I could. Just gonna have to wait. I mean. Oh, that's my new scriptorium. Is that this? No?
Brother,
Oh?
what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning. Do it again and you will be punished.
I'm trying to find my place. What is it? Hang on. I take it this is right, man. Brother librarian, eh? Please don't give me a haircut.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Sit at the table and begin copying. What table? This table? okay. Wow, that is quite tough, isn't it? Um, so this is the top, is it? And oh, fucking hell. Gun? It looks like gum. Et min? I think that is a knife because there's like a little thing at the top. Dominicum attenuator? That doesn't look right. Contemplando. Contemplando, definitely. Exaltación. Corantis in. Is it missing some words out? After the bottom one, I think. Although that second word doesn't look right. And that looks like dim. That looks like ineffability. Gaudetus. Gaudentis. Gaudetis. God. Top or bottom. I think it's gonna be top. Yeah. Okay. Where are we? Vendi. Authoritatum. Oh no. One. Irendo. That looks like a tem. Oh. This is bad. Telling me. Looks. Doandy. I'm jumping between top and bottom. No. That's Bendy, isn't it? It's got to be. BNDI. Gotta be. Not now. Gotta be. Ramos. Urque. Or is it Utque? It's definitely Ramos. Top or middle. It's Hang on. That's definitely a double F, so gotta be that. Oh yeah. Is it quite late there? I'm think. That was quite difficult. Sorry, I mean, I probably will on my hardcore playthrough, but just kind of it's weird.
Peace be with you, brother. You call that a copy? You've completely ruined the parchment with your scribbling.
Okay, what? I gained reputation, thank you. Yeah, I gathered. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's weird. It is weird, very weird.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
I like forbidden books. Alright then. Brother librarian.
What would you like?
Some goddamn respect. Nice.
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only
Well,
he
you know.
and the prior are permitted to read them.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn.
What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Dick move, innit?
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Tempted, isn't it?
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
Oh, man.
Can you tell me something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love. It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
Such a virgin move.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere, from the garden to the refectory.
Hmm.
I found a few pages of the torn-up book, but I still don't have them all.
Wonderful. Keep looking then. I'm sure you can find the rest.
Bear me a sec. Why is the phone always fucking awkward to type when it's charging? Yeah. There we go. So I'd like to ask you something.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
I'm not sure. Let's face it, it's not gonna let me look in there, is it? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, pressing the wrong buttons. So. Still. Remedies for fleas and warps. Fleas. What? Alright. I think I accidentally found it a long time ago. Feels like a long time ago now. Same, I've been playing this for about nearly 2 months now. Yeah, I charged through the monastery and yeah, I think someone got a few black eyes. Oh? Hold on a minute. Oh, still at it. Yeah, I've not come across anyone, well, other than Yo Anchor. Do I? Nope. Oh dear. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. My dog's howling. Oh, nice. I like the sound of that. Might have to look for her. Oh, where's he going? Oh, again? I have to do some sneaking around in the dark. But I mean, in here. Went to the church mass last thing. They accused me of violence, and I did nothing. It's just bad attitudes. I walk too fast for these bozos. What the fuck? There's much more of them this time. My God. Fucking hell, there's more. I'm neglecting my duty, but all right. What does it say about where I should stand? Probably for I don't know.
What's the meaning of this? Have you been possessed by an evil spirit?
A little bit. Oh, he's gone to tell me off. He's such a grass snake. That's what it is, so I could see the faults. uh, uh, what's he got here? Yoink. Yeah. Yeah, who would have thought? I was lost my hair from religiousness. Oh, you did? You jumping off of stuff. Let's see. Let me have a look. Give me that book. Don't know what it is, but I want it. You filthy monk. I'm just an undercover monk. What was those things? Book of Prayer. Is that it? Book of Prayer. Everyday Labours. Legend. Is that it? Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm fucking back. Yeah. Don't want what to do with that. Hey, mate, you've dropped your books.
What's that? Hey, it worked.
will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master. The disciples' part is to be silent and to listen. And for that reason, if anything has to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle words, or words that move to laughter, these we condemn
Oh, it's this shit again, is it?
such conversation we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth.
It must be. I don't know what the hell I've done. I've barely done anything. It's filthy.
Brother,
Gas on.
stealing is a sin. You should know that as a Christian, and certainly as a monk. Even if I wanted to forgive you, I couldn't. Thou shalt not steal.
I get it back.
Very well, brother. I accept my punishment.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that is not allowed in the monastery.
Oh, cheap wine. I can't even eat me fucking dead horse or whatever it was. I don't know. It was just a lump of herb. Ugh. Getting harassed by monks. Not on. Jail time in a monastery. Oh, I know. I need to get some lockpicks from somewhere. Oh.
Salve.
Yeah, I want them lockpicks, man. I'm trespassing. You put me in here!
Is someone there?
Trespassing. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can. What? Oh, there is. Yeah, I need to get fucking lockpicks off this guy. So I've nicked that food. Where's Rubber Celery or whatever his name is? I don't know. Just completely boozing up, and it's just. I just need a key or lockpick really to some stuff to get. As for figuring out who this fucking guy is. Yes, or whatever his name is, gotta stuff them out. Stuff it. There's a suspicious chap, but it seems too obvious. Where's the grub man? Yeah. Yeah, some stuff do. I need to get a lot of pics off of what's his face? Cellulitis or whatever his fucking name is. Usually sits across from me in a hall, food hall. Alrighty then. Can we go yet? Sun's up. Yeah. On. Ooh, what's this? Smack my bitch up. Oh, yeah. And where do you think you're going, Baldilocks? Don't you eat my fucking bowl of whatever it is. Watching you. Yeah, he's trying to sneak and eat my bowl of ready brown stuff. Stabbing him, man. Oh. Listen to that poor dog. Misses his master. Oh, fuck, get away. Move it, lose it, motherfucker. What the fuck? Yes. Ah, this is a different monk.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the
Oh, God damn it.
Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words
looks like mud.
intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Sila, for well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard,
Brother?
proud, and disobedient character.
What?
Where were you during Mass?
I was
Don't tell me
there!
you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
Knowing that it is
Jesus
written,
Christ.
the fool is not corrected with words. And again,
I was feeling a bit
beat
queasy.
your son with the rod.
Really?
He will deliver his soul from death.
I'll pretend nothing happened. But this is the last time, brother.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
Let us do what
I
the
know.
Bible says.
I saw you in the church during the ceremony.
God my way.
I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm a cicada.
What does that mean?
Here the
I make sure everyone observes the rules, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
And when it's not the way it should be?
much the more
Poison?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment.
evil word.
But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
Silence so important. Permission
Uh,
to
Peace be
rarely
with
be
you,
granted
brother.
even to perfect disciples, even though it be
About you in the election, will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
In much speaking, you will not escape sin. And in another place,
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
Sat outside, howling.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are benefits for himself and his cronies.
Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching.
Poison? Oh, the dog.
I'd like to help you if I can.
There is something you could do. I am convinced Nevlas must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found out. If he was preaching water and drinking wine, for example.
So I should pick something up on him and tell you about it?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevlas is too cunning and careful to give anything away.
Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works.
Once I find something out, I'll tell you.
Let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but since he has the authority, let him cut out those
Thank you for
faults
answering.
by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering Heli, the priest of Silo, well disposed in those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other...
It's a lockpick guy.
Knowing that it is written, the fool is not corrected with words.
Get your hand out, that
Beat your son
shit.
with rod, and you will deliver his
Dirty monk.
death. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience.
I know it's medieval times, but for fuck's sake.
Of those who hold
A
nothing dearer.
bit of decorum.
Who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the
I have no idea.
as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command.
A lot of
and
rustling.
suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay, lukewarmness, grumbling, or objection. For the obedience given to superiors is given to God. For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his
Monkey food and cutlery you can get splinters off of.
this he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend in satisfaction. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of hard hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. It's,
unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders.
yeah, it's just, yeah, have a good night, man. Have a good night.
As soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Silo, the well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other bodily punishments. knowing that it is written, the
Uh.
thought is not corrected with words. And again,
I just want my
meet your
guy
son
with
the
the.
rod, and you will deliver his soul from death.
Try not to get into any more fucking trouble. Have you done yet? You know, you're the second person that's just said. Where's this fucking? Where's that guy with the lockpicks? I want to get back out into the open worlds. There it is, brother cellulitis.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I need the keys to the monastery.
Brother, I've a favour to ask, and I think you're the man to help me with it. Or you used to be, before you came here.
I see. So it's the dodgy sort of favor, is it?
Well, yes. I need to get hold of the keys to the monastery.
That won't be easy, I can tell you that straight off. The prior always keeps the keys close by him. So how exactly do you imagine I could help?
Could you take the keys off him?
Rob the prior? You've got to be joking.
You wouldn't be doing it for free?
Then what could you possibly pay me? I'm done with my thieving, and you'd have to offer me a whole lot of groschen to change my mind.
I've got a lot
How
of
much
groschen.
would you want?
A princely sum, brother. This is no trifling matter.
That
200
much?
groschen, that's easy.
Where am I supposed to find that much coin? No one here has any money.
Precisely. But no groschen, no theft. And think twice before you ask me that kind of favor again.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lock picks?
Lock.
And what would you like those for?
I'd like to practice opening locks, just for the fun of it.
Well, why not? So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left. I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
Have a good to me. Oh, I'll have them all. Eh? Take it piss. What in the name of... Oh, for God's sake, come on. Really? Yeah, that's taking piss. You got a lot of food there, man. How's the second one? There's two of you that said now. What the hell's in the kitchen?
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Oh, fuck, where's this kitchen? Oh. I'm stealing what exactly from the kitchen? What's in here at night time? Wait, what's there? Come on, give me all that grub. Give me all that grub. All this by a single fucking lockpick. Ooh. Well, this is gonna be like playing Prisoner of War. For sure. Might have very thin and luscious fingers. Not the cat. You are. A shitter in a food preparation area. Come on. I'm so sorry. What's his name gone again?
Talk to me, brother.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions.
Again?
Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Another 2 cockerel. Alright. So, 5 mint and 2 Valerian. Yeah, I mean, I thought it must have been the rotten, but they seem more like toilets. It's more funny to have toilets in a kitchen. And again. So,
What troubles you?
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
alright, so. I remember there's about 12. Ugh. I mean, I wanted to get into the monastery, but now, mate, it's kind of like, I want to get back out. Anyway, you're kind of stuck in the sort of cycle. Of a nerveless monk.
Salve Domine.
Abbot Peter's health is deteriorating. They say he won't make it to the autumn.
Oh,
Strong constitution. He'll still be on this earth for many years to come.
I wish all good health upon him. But I want change, and only a new abbot can bring that.
Waiting pays off. There's no hurry.
Aha, Gregor. Talk to me.
I'm looking for something a little,
And what would that...
me lockpicks.
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lock picks?
I'd like to practice opening.
Well, why not? So you heard I'll trade them.
Alright, you can have everything. Everything. No, it wouldn't be. All that for a single lockpick. Oh, man. Get the key from a cabinet containing the forbidden book. Bloody hell, I didn't... Hang on. This isn't right. He didn't want much, did he? Basically, I've just gone to bloody Morrison's and... got a weekly shop for a single lockpick.
Talk to me, brother.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, I'll see if this. Oh, yeah. Dicta Pana Maiden in Domini Orado. Oh, was that a maiden? That is quite hard to read. Oh, looking. Day Omnibus. Hey? Day on the bits. J. I don't even know I'm looking for the line. Day Omnibus. Yeah. Day Omnibus. Yeah, I'm just looking on the actual. I can't even see anything similar on any of the lines. Which... Onto that. What's the top line, isn't it? Atomon. The Te Don de Cantor. Arthur. I don't know. It's hard to decipher, especially when you can't zoom in. I said, I don't think I could zoom in. Chastise me
Oh
again.
no, such a waste of parchment. How could you?
Yeah, I still got a reputation. Anyway. Oh, we're about 3, 4. There's that book and the Necronomicon. That guy wanted some of this. I think I wrote it well.
Oh, you're interested in what's inside? Forbidden books, written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
Check. Quest log. Nasty habits. Find out what's going on with sellers. If I get 200 groschen, brother, hilarious. We'll get the keys to a monastery. Liberate prohibited. Silver forbidden book at night. Unlock the cabinet. Books. In the cloister, get to know the other novices. Tell Brother John about the theft of the forbidden book. Scattered pages, got 3. Get the book Necronomicon. What's that one? Cat Profits. The Deliverance, Rob Brisket Store. Fight. Tickets fees, get Simon and Miller the valuable broker. Still Horse. Still Farmer's Amulet. Bike. Jumped on the river. Nominum. Pages. No, we have a novices. Legends. I can't help but if the work you did actually pushed the time forward. But it doesn't. If it pushed the time forward, then I don't think this would be so bad. You could double work and then. Hold on. Looks like I start to move. Go to the church for prayer. Wondering if everyone will bugger off, and I might be able to do it now. They don't seem to be, do they? Oh, he's not leaving at all, is he? Gonna have to go, no? Come back later. Oh. Normal place. Whoa, stealing my place. Dog howling. Amen. I have to sit around and wait for him to. Hmm. Yeah, this is it's okay, I guess, but it's not great as missions go.
Brother,
What now?
you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted to enter and where your presence is forbidden?
I've had enough of this. You'll never put me in seclusion.
You dare resist punishment? Let me remind you, brother, you will suffer the consequences of your deeds.
I apologize. I shall serve my time in solitary confinement.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that is not allowed.
Oh my god. Oh, this sucks. That can be one and only lockpick. I'm gonna have to fucking do something dodgy as fuck. I might have to kill everyone. Take him the piss. Oh man. I'm gonna have to get 200 groschen from somewhere because this is getting a bit silly. I spend half my life in this fucking monastery. can't. Ooh, this will be alright, this mission. I'm looking forward to it, but no. I miss my horse, man. I miss the outside world, man. Fuck off with your prayer bullshit. This is fucking silly.
Peace.
I'm going to bed. To hell with you fools. Oh, there's gotta be a better way. Without getting into too much trouble. Sounds like it's banging it down. Mm. Oh, man. Imagine someone just sat down there and just all over him. Ah, that'd be brilliant. A random shoe. Right. Okay, I've got an idea. Where are we? I've nicked his key. So, I'm gonna put it here. Oh, I can't drop it.
Peace be with you.
And with you, brother. Hmm.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
I'd like to ask about something.
Can't you see I'm working? Ask someone else.
Dick. Just gonna fucking call me again and just
This
say,
is the
well,
virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and free of hell.
I'm just gonna do the same here. Bastard. No. In the cloister on my last save. Man. It's just suddenly turned into such a mess. Not suddenly. Yeah. Hang on. I already robbed him of his keys at this point, I'm not sure. No, not yet.
Peace be with you, brother.
That is. Nearly didn't say it. Hey. Skip.
Brother?
Gas on.
Where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
I stood in Mass Hall.
You're right, brother.
This is your first warning. Don't do it again.
Okay.
Brother Cyril mentioned that you didn't submit your parchments in the scriptorium. Do you not enjoy copying books? Or are you just willfully shirking your responsibilities?
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning. Do it again and you will be punished.
I am clearly in Mass. Unless you mean first Mass. Oh. I want to take him out. I want to take them all out. I want my dagger. Oh. Oh, I have permission now. Felt like I've spent 2 months in this bloody place. Oh my god, I'm neglecting eating food with everyone. Oh my days. Fuck's sake, I'm a monk. Should be out in the garden.
For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart, then even though he fulfills the command, yet his work will not be acceptable to God, who sees that his heart is murmuring. And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction.
Here we go again.
Readings on daily manifestation. Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Feels like purgatory.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka Pardubits? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, a lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
For if the disciple obeys with an ill will and murmurs, not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his heart...
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself, especially the part about the coin.
But demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but...
And should know that to whom more is committed.
Very well, I won't ask.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Be well. I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
What kind of a book is it?
I found it here in the library. It was on a shelf where it should never have been. So I hid it to read later. It's the Necronomicon. Ghosts, demons, and invocations of powers beyond our world. Only it's written in a strange language that I can't really make sense of. All bara this and bara that. Who knows what it means? I tried to count the syllables, read the words backwards, but nothing. I'm not getting anywhere with it.
Oh, I'm not too sure what the Prior or the Cicada would say about a book like that. Actually, what anyone would say. It sounds quite prohibited.
Ah, prejudice. But you're right, it is prohibited. For no good reason, though. Has knowledge ever done anybody any harm?
Hmm.
If it wasn't harmful, it wouldn't be forbidden?
That's a rather limited view of the world. Some write about the saints, others about demons. And an educated person should know both. Pity I can't understand a word it says. And I've been trying for quite a while. Just please don't tell anyone about the book. If the brothers learn that I took it from the library and hid it, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Our brothers' minds are closed to a thirst for knowledge.
I want my book.
And far from gaining a reward for such work as this, he will incur the punishment due to murmurers unless...
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor, don't mention it to anyone.
Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the Circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
But demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices.
Remember what he is and what he is called.
Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
I'm interested in Yodok.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scout, bowing and scraping for a few groschen.
That doesn't sound too flattering.
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him. He's got his eye on everyone, and he'll rat on you for even the slightest of infractions.
What can you tell me about Lucas?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
That's all. Thanks.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot.
Who would you elect abbot if you could?
Most likely Nevlas. He's a fine fellow and he seems honest. But, truth be told, it doesn't matter much to me. The monastery will still be a monastery no matter who's in charge. If you really want to talk more about it, ask Antonius. He seems to have taken an interest.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called. And should know
I'm still curious about his stash of
Still
yours. I
curious
want my
about
book.
this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
But since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the
I'll tell the abbot, man. I want your book.
I'll tell the abbot. I'm sure he'll be keen to hear what the monks get up to instead of prayer.
What? A man pours his heart out to you and you play Judas? How about this for an offer? Say a word about this to anyone and I'll wring your neck. Touch anything I've buried here and you'll get the same. Are we clear?
Knowing that this is written, the fool is not corrected with words. And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will...
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I do apologize.
I'm still curious about this treasure.
It's no big terrible...
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please...
I'm still...
It's no big...
What kind of a book is
Just
it?
go through it again.
I found it here in the library. It was on a shelf where it should never have been. It's the Necronomicon. Ghosts, demons, and invocation. Who knows what it means? I try...
Oh, I'm not too sure what the Prior or the Cicada would say about a book like that.
Ah, prejudice. But you're right, it is prohibited. For no good reason, though.
You're right. Knowledge should never be prohibited.
Oh, I'm glad you agree. Just take a look at the book. Maybe you'll be able to make some sense of it. I haven't grasped a single syllable. Just please don't tell anyone about the book. If the brothers learn that I took it from the library and hid it, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Our brothers' minds are closed to a thirst for knowledge.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor, don't mention it to anyone.
Expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of...
They said he found it here in the library. Oh, what's a slab?
What he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery.
At least I found pious.
Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds better in good works or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Siloam, the well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other bodily punishments, knowing that it is written, "The fool is not corrected with words." And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death. The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his actions for those of harder hearts and ruder minds. The abbot should always remember what he is and what he is called, and should know that to whom more is committed, from him more is required. Let him make no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let him not love one more than another, unless it be one whom he finds
I'm moving.
or in obedience. And let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear. Remembering the fate of Heli, the priest of Siloam. The well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first and second time. But bold, hard, proud, and disobedient characters he should curb at the very beginning of their ill-doing by stripes and other bodily punishments, knowing that it is written, "The fool is not corrected with words." And again, beat your son with the rod, and you will deliver his soul from death.
Have you done? Oh dear, I don't have to go on. Let me leave. I don't fucking move or do anything. Oh, so this is... No, oh, bad. Bit tedious, this quest.
There's wounded lying at Talmberg now, and plenty new graves and Ujits, but they cleared that wasp's nest good and proper. If you say so. But I still reckon we haven't seen the last of it. That Sigismund is still on the rampage, attacking the nobles one by one across the land. And brigands are like weeds. Burn them down, and they just sprout up somewhere else. Have you heard they pillaged and torched old Colburn's farmstead? That's not the half of it. What about the attack on Warrior? Well, the lords are dealing with one lot of marauders in Privoslavets. There's another bunch pillaging somewhere else. There'll be no peace as long as Sigismund goes on ransacking Bohemia. Sure as the sun circles the earth. You know how to lift a fellow's spirits.
You have to do that in the doorway. You knob. I'm hoping the key I got from the librarian sort of goes into the it's not saved. Hey, Bagel! Crouching chameleon. Really could do with a torch.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Well, probably the same as you. I want to be able to read in peace and quiet. And not just the books they make us read.
What exactly do you read here?
Well, I'd be interested to find the unofficial biography of Saint Procopius, but there probably is no such thing. To be honest, I was expecting some entertaining reading, but it's just the same old stuffy nonsense. But if that locked cabinet there with all the forbidden books was open, that would be a different story. Until recently it was still unlocked, but after something vanished, they've kept it locked tight.
Maybe I could get inside.
Oh, that would be wonderful. I'd love to pore over some of those tomes. We'd be in it together, up to our ears in it. What do you say?
We'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I stole the key.
Ha! The treasures of forbidden learning in my reach.
Necronomicon. And what was the other one? Is that it?
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
There's something I should tell you. Something you won't be happy to hear. I'm here to find someone and, well, to do away with him. But listen, it's not murder. Not when it's a man like him. He's one of the brigands who burned down Neuhof. He doesn't deserve to live.
What's he doing here? And who are you?
They call him Pious because he used to be a priest. When he found out a lot of people were after him, he hid away here. And as you can see, escaped suspicion. They sent me here to find him and bring him to justice. He's one of the novices.
So we have one outlaw and one assassin in our midst. This place is a lot more exciting than I expected. Do you know who it is?
Well, that's just it. It could be you.
What on earth makes you think that? My being unfit for holy orders doesn't make me a former assassin.
For now, you're the prime suspect.
That can't be true.
Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Isn't that so?
Are you some kind of lunatic, Gregor?
Hang on. Not sure I want it because I know it's him. I know it's him. Ugh.
Unbelievable. Imagine these men could have been burned at the stake just for writing these books. Many were, I'm sure. It's mostly Latin, that's not much use. But what about this one? Magical potions for conjuring diverse apparitions. I'll take it.
Hey, you better leave that here.
What are you so afraid of? No one will notice if one or two books are missing. This one looks interesting. A sorcerer's potion for rematerializing the body physical in other realms and for conversing with spirits of all manner therein. Oh, I have to try it out. I'll remember the recipe and prepare it later. Praise be to Christ, brother.
About that magic potion from the Forbidden Books. What do you plan on doing with it?
I don't really know yet. Perhaps one day I'll concoct it and try it out.
Would you share the recipe with me?
You don't even have to ask. It's thanks to you I have it. Listen, old wives' ointment, which witches use upon the Sabbath, and therein damn their souls to the devil. Prepare oil, a fistful of marigold, a fistful of belladonna, and a fistful of lover's knot. Boil the lover's knot for one turn. Drop the ground marigold in the cauldron and boil for another turn. Drop the ground belladonna into the cauldron and boil for another turn.
Sounds quite poisonous.
And it probably is, but I'm interested to find out what it does.
About that magic potion from the forbidden books. Siskin, that potion isn't a good idea.
Well, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But I want to try it out. I'm not saying right now, but at some point.
Let's change the subject.
Um,
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor, don't mention it to anyone.
That's what I'm saying, under the slab. I wonder if there's like a broken slab in here that's... Well, it might just be through that doorway. Anyway. Got what I need. For the moment. Actually. A fog. Nasty habits. Find out what's going on with cellars. I'll wash yourself.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad. I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour. God knows what's in it.
Don't be absurd. It's a first-class cask, direct from Znojmo.
No, I know the taste of a good vintage, and this isn't it. I bet you that wretched Yorick got the cask mixed up.
Nonsense, it's perfectly drinkable.
No, it isn't. It's sour. No matter. We'll get more soon, so good health.
Good health.
We'll have to take that Yorick to task about where he got this wine and tell him next time he'd better get proper Znojmo.
Ah, Gregor, talk to me.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? Drinking?
But we're all monks.
Youngster, when you're as old as I, you'll understand.
But you're the cicators. You're the ones meant to be keeping order here. How can gambling and drinking be a fitting part of a monk's life?
If you really want to know, see for yourself.
All right, have it your way.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are, but this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty, and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions. But you, on the other hand...
I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha! I knew it. Help Novice Yodok arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him. I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Peter.
So, to Peter. He's done so much for us. But his time is at hand. To his immortal soul.
Let's play.
Just the man we've been waiting for. My friend, so, let's play.
Okay. Go and roll again.
Salve Domine.
Took a risk on it. Boo. Ha! We'll have to do all fives, I think. Oh, we got him busted. Oh. He's not doing well, is he? Hmm. I'm gonna say it, not to use that. Oh, I win. How's that it now?
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour. God knows what's in it.
Don't be absurd. It's a first-class cask, direct from Znojmo.
No, I know the taste of a good vintage, and this isn't it.
Oh, different. Nasty habits.
No, it isn't. It's sour.
It's sour.
We'll have to take that Yollet to task about where he got this wine and tell him next time he'd better get proper Znojmo.
Actually, what the fuck am I crawling around for? Or just mingling with them? Indeed. A bit then. Apparently I'm stuck. Yep. Oh my god, I'm late. Ooh. Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remastered. 10th of December. I may have to indulge in that one. I bet that's going to be announced on State of Play tonight. But they've leaked it early. Whoops. I'm going to have a look at that actually while I'm waiting for these bozos to get going. Log. PlayStation. Did they leak it or... Give over, that lazy Henry. You're just rude, you, aren't you? Ha! Yeah, leaked on PlayStation Store. Cool. That'd be cool. Remember having Soul Reaver. It's Soul Reaver 2. Yeah, that'd be cool to play. Again. Oh, movement. Actually,
Can't you see we're at Mass?
Oh, I do apologize. Bullshit. Can't you see we're at Mass? Oh, man. It's a game. Don't take things so seriously. Yeah. That monk just walked through here, so don't take it so seriously, man. Alright.
Talk to me, brother.
Here's the book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
How can a novice get out of the monastery?
And what would you do out there? I'm sorry I can't help you. Now, if there's anything more reasonable I can help you with...
Okay.
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks. You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
Is there any way I could help you get elected? Somehow tip the scales in your favor?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Nevlis, vote for Nevlis"?
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ. But there is something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
Brother from another mother. Okay. Could I? Could I? May I? Yes.
I've discovered something about the wrongs being committed here.
I see. Tell me more.
Brother Yodok has been stealing wine for the cicadas so they can drink.
Yodok? Well, that little rat's shown his true colors. Do you know where he's stealing it from?
I don't know, unfortunately.
No matter. You've brought me important information.
The cicadas go into the cellar at night to drink wine.
I thought so. John always reeks of it. And he wants to be abbot. Hypocrite. Perhaps if you told the prior, that would clip John's wings.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else, come to me. I'd be interested to hear it.
What do you want me to find out?
I'd be interested to hear about any iniquity in the monastery. I need to prepare myself for what I'll be facing.
Game saved. Oh. Where's Yodok? Yodok?
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I was talking last night with the brother cicadas. It seems you're to fetch them a cask of wine. Like last time.
Well... yes. It's true.
I'd like to help you.
Would you really do it? To get hold of the wine, we'll have to leave the monastery for a bit. I know it's forbidden, but we've no other option. If wine started going missing here, someone would notice. But to leave the monastery, we need the keys. And only the prior has those.
Wait a moment. Are you saying I'm supposed to steal the prior's keys so I can go and steal wine somewhere else?
You see why I don't want to do it myself now, do you? I don't have what it takes. I can't get those keys, but you could. Or you might be able to pick the locks.
But you've done it once before, haven't you?
Last time the prior was sick, and he left the monastery keys in the Circator's care. So they unlocked the gates for me. This time we'll have to steal the keys.
How can I get hold of the keys, do you think?
I don't know, but it might be possible to do this without them. Brother Celerius, the cellar keeper, used to be a burglar. He knows his way around locks, and maybe could help us, if you could find a way to arrange it.
Do you think he'll want to take part in theft?
No, but he could give some advice, or maybe get some lockpicks to open the gate. You'll figure something out.
Oh,
You think
yeah.
so? I can try.
Once you have the key or some lockpicks, come and see me and we'll make our plan.
Hmm.
About those keys.
Did you get them? Keys? Or at least lockpicks?
Not yet.
I haven't left your sight.
Well, hurry up then. You don't want to keep the brothers waiting. Visit the cellar keeper. He can help you.
Huh?
I'm interested in the other novices. What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Hmm. Hmm. Not even in the dialogue. Never autosave. Oh, we're gonna get ass on me.
Times to refrain even from good speech. So much the more ought the punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying conversation. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master. The disciples' part is to be silent and to listen.
Can't I just get the 100,000 that I already had?
But as for coarse jests and idle words or words that move to laughter, these we condemn everywhere with a perpetual ban. And for such conversation we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on the spirit of silence. Let us do what the prophet says. I said, I will guard my ways, that I may not sin with my tongue. I have set a guard to my mouth.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Kept silence even from good things. Here the prophet shows that if the spirit of silence ought to lead us at times to refrain even from good speech, so much the more punishment for sin make us avoid evil words. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to speak should rarely be granted even to perfect disciples, even though it be for good, holy, edifying conversation. For it is written, in much speaking you will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life are in the power of the tongue. For speaking and teaching belong to the master. The disciples' part is to be silent and to listen. And for that reason, if anything has to be asked of the superior, it should be asked with all the humility and submission inspired by reverence. But as for coarse jests and idle words or words that move to laughter, these we condemn everywhere with a perpetual ban. And for such conversation we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth. The rule of Saint Benedict, readings on humility. The first degree of humility is obedience without delay. This is the virtue of those who hold nothing dearer to them than Christ, who, because of the holy service they have professed, and the fear of hell, and the glory of life everlasting, as soon as anything has been ordered by the superior, receive it as a divine command, and cannot suffer any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only if what is commanded is done without hesitation. Delay, lukewarmness,
All the jibber jabber. Poor dog is so fed up. Hang on. Oh.
What troubles you?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid digestion.
Oh.
Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Well, at least I've pretty much done them all before, so aiding digestion. Digestive powders. 2 chamomile, 1 mint. I need 2 of them, don't I? 2 chamomile, 1 mint. 4 chamomile, 2 mint. I could take everything, but I really could do with finding money.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
I think you need a shave, brother. Got stubble. So am I waiting around for them? Oh, well, 1. I guess 1. I'm neglecting my schedule again, am I? Hmm.
The book stood in there out for your eyes to see.
Oh, you maddy bastard. Just insane about a slab.
Get away from my cabinet. The book stood in there out for your eyes to see.
I'm not even near a cabinet, you fucking stupid haircut bastard.
Get away from my cabinet. The book stood in there out for your eyes to see.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you.
Gun. Dim? No? Dim. Dim. Come. Ah, did I do this before? Come. No? Contemplanco. Ando. Almost. Vendi. Wendo. In your endo. And it's only then they are gonna go bomb every time. Ravnos. I shall ruin this parchment if I so desire. Oof, not sure about that scratching or not.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Yeah, the wrong brother. Oh. Wrong brother from another mother. Alright.
Can you read at all? I've never seen so many mistakes.
Never mind. Still gained reputation. Punk. Hmm. Well, 100% reputation of a monastery. That's our needs improving, that's for sure. Nigh off. Mainly them two. You shits. Right, as well. That's about fourish. Hmm. So... I can't get back out. I locked in. It's such a fucking prison. Oh man. Oh, Prior. Oh. I'll try to follow him just to see where he. Is it about bearded chap? Isn't it? So I need his keys. Oh no, it's the Abbot, or is it? Well, I'll follow him anyway. I think we did say the keys in the Prior's office. I hear Mutt sniffing. Doing sniffing behind the door. Oh! No wonder he's fucking howling all the time. Good boy. Yeah, I want to know where his office is. I'll just do that. Such a rebel. There's
Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration.
What troubles you?
The rule of Saint Benedict. Reading
About those keys.
Did you get them? Keys? Or at least lockpicks?
Yes, I have them.
In that case, come before midnight to the cloister garden. I'll be waiting for you there, and we'll head off.
From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence, or if any
Praise be to Christ, brother.
read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else.
I've discovered something about the wrongs being committed here.
I see. Tell me more.
That's all I know.
Oh.
If you find out anything else, come to me. I'd be interested to hear it.
Burden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.
Well, something else.
Rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold teaching. That is to say, he should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words, expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine precepts by his action. One whom he finds better in good works or in obedience, and let him not shut his eyes to the faults of offenders, but, since he has the authority, let him cut out those faults by the roots as soon as they begin to appear.
Let me have a look. Quest log. What's all this with Pius? Oh, I found out which one he is. Hmm. Which is his study? That's how I should have. Not about pot dogs howling. Unlock everything. Lovely.
No, Peter has a strong constitution. He'll still be on the shelf for many years.
Oh, it's another door. I thought it was.
Don't even look at that cabinet. It contains forbidden books.
My God. Say it isn't so.
Brought to this land, we'll have no peace till we are gone.
He was stomping about like a bear. That must have been Brother Sir Gator. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
What am I saying, creepy? He was stomping about like a bear.
Hmm. Also, it did suggest for me to tell the prior, didn't it? Hmm. Oh.
It's not the first time.
It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
Leaving us, their superiors, to chase around after them, finishing what they don't. Did you have to finish someone's meal? Eat again. I've had enough of it.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Hmm.
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the officers. Something wrote to cry. More like infuriate. Like horrible.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
What would you like? Praise be to Christ, brother.
How long am I supposed to wait?
Salve Domine.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Gonna have a quick look upstairs, see if I can. He's still there. Just want to see if that's the prior's office. Oh, fuckers there. Hey. Come on.
Get away from that cabinet. The books stored in there aren't for your eyes to see.
Nothing on there. Stab me like a ninja. Well, but there's a lot of me in here with it, so. Not that smart. That is office. Yeah, I checked that. Don't say it's much of an office. Hmm. Oops. Quest log. Nasty habits. Hold on a minute. what's that one? Now let's go to bed. Oh, I was supposed. Oh, is there?
What would you like?
You know what I'd like.
Here I am.
Just in time to manage it all. Once we're outside, we'll need to be careful and we'll need to be quick. If we're not back before sunrise, someone will realize we've gone, and there'll be hell to pay.
Where exactly are we going for the wine?
Next to the monastery is the house of the custodian, a baron who provides military protection to the monastery. We'll take the wine from him.
Why go to all that trouble? Aren't the monastery wine cellars full?
They are, but Brother Solarius keeps records of all the casks, and the prior checks them. They'd investigate if any went missing. Whereas, if someone outside loses the odd cask, they're not going to suspect us monks.
That does sound reasonable. How do we do that once we're there? Will we need to break into the custodian's cellar?
We needn't break in anywhere. It's on the ground floor and usually unlocked. It holds supplies for the whole craftsman's yard, and every now and again, someone comes in to fetch something. The only thing we have to make sure is that nobody sees us.
What particular wine are the cicadas after?
They want some Znojmo wine. But there's no way we'll be able to tell what's what. We'll just grab a cask and head off. I doubt the custodian would have anything of poor quality in his cellar.
The brothers will complain.
They'll complain even more if they've nothing to drink at all.
I'm ready. We can head off.
All right. You have the outside keys, so get unlocking.
Marvelous. All right. I mean, we're wearing white habits, so you know we're not exactly. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's a bad attitude to have, man. Not exactly stealthy, are we? He's a good boy. How's he following my lead now? Where the fuck is he? Bastard. We have to do it. In other words, it's all bloody me, isn't it? Oh God, no. There is a. I'll see fuck all. This guy's fucking rubbish. What is he? Oh god, he's bailed. Absolutely fucking bailed on me. What a knob. So how well am I supposed to get it? I can't even get him there. Hmm. You know what? Actually, no. Not gonna work. Hmm. You know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
Hey, this is going against everything. Really.
Yeah.
And a Miller. I don't even have any cash. Oh, for fuck's sake, this has turned into a fucking nightmare. I need some bloody lockpicks. I wonder, hang on. Fix. Yeah, what would actually help? At least for now. Still can't see fuck all. Actually, why don't I think of this before? If it'll work.
Yeah.
On the off chance that I can actually get back into that. Where I initially got my habit from. I wonder if my stuff would actually be in there. Makes a difference, that gamma correction, doesn't it? Bloody hell. Actually looks really nice as well. Probably in daytime it'll kind of look a bit washed out. Looks quite sharp as well. Right, monastery. I don't know where the fuck he disappeared to. Such a knob.
A monk's got no business out here. What happened to your vows?
Oh, it is. It's on my stuff. A couple of lockpicks.
Well, I never.
Well, I never. Ridiculous, man. Hang on a minute.
Vessels with quicksilver in them.
After a cask of wine, not fucking Quicksilver.
Hey! You! What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be off right now or I'll fucking see you off.
Are you looking for me? Hey, who's there?
Who are you? Who's there? You! What the hell are you fooling about here for? Be off right now or I'll fucking see you off.
Sleep. Hmm? Am I even in the right place? Where is it? Hmm. I don't get it. he said it were on the ground floor. The door's always unlocked. I bet it's out of bed, isn't it? Fucking is as well. Sorry, bud, he's gotta stay back out there. Oh, fucking son of a bitch.
Touching, more like infuriating, a horrible, abominable waste of parchment. Young people have no respect for writing these days.
Did you have to finish someone's reading in the garden?
God be with you.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour. God knows what's in it.
Don't be absurd. It's a first-class cask, direct from Znojmo.
No, I know the taste of a good vintage, and this isn't it. I bet you that wretched Yorick got the cask mixed up.
Nonsense, it's perfectly drinkable.
No, it isn't. It's sour. No matter. We'll get more soon, so good health.
Good health.
We'll have to take that Yorick to task about where he got this wine and tell him. Talk to me, brother.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Never mind, man.
What's there left to drink to?
To our fresh young novices, our swift steeds, and our boundless cellars.
You and your novices, you old pervert. A toast to our future abbot.
I'll drink to that. So, to John, The future abbot. And a pox on Nevlis.
That Killjoy? He'd love to have us all under his thumb. Fat chance.
Don't worry. Those youngsters will wise up once they hear all about him.
Will they believe it?
Even if just 2 or 3 of them do, it'll help us. So, to Abbot John.
To Abbot John.
Grigor, talk to me.
Alright.
Talk to me, brother.
About you in the election, will you tell me more about it?
Ask me anything you want.
Tell me something about Nevlas.
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
I'd like to help you if I can.
There is something you could do. I'm convinced Nevlis must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found out. If he was preaching water and drinking wine, for example.
So I should dig something up on him and tell you about it?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevlis is too cunning and careful to give anything away.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't seem right to me.
He who aids a sinner sins himself. I shall pray for your soul, brother.
Thank you for answering. I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favour, brother. Stay a little longer and have another drink with us. Here, some wine for you.
Oh, all right, but that's the last cup. I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favour, brother. Stay a little longer and have another drink.
Oh, all right, but that's the last cup. Let's drink.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
To Abbot John.
That's more like it.
I'll be going, brothers. It's been good to sit with you a while.
Do us a favour, brother. Stay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Thanks, but I won't have any more. I need my sleep.
As you wish, brother, as you wish. We'll be heading off soon ourselves.
I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure. It's a bit sour.
Straight to bed. Can't just see them all. Pop up. Yeah. There we go. Well, as it's about to save, I think I will actually call it there for tonight. Yeah, I think I've kind of got a grasp on what I'm doing in the monastery. Still seems to be other bits. But I'll have a look in the morning at it again. See if we can try and. I need to find out where the prior's office actually is, because I found where he sleeps. But yeah, so yeah, I will do that tomorrow. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna watch the state of play in about an hour of half, an hour and a half. I believe that Soul Reaver remastered is a thing, as I've seen. So, and I'm guessing it's gonna be what Horizon remastered. Much as I love Horizon, I'm not sure. I'll probably end up getting it anyway, but anywho, as I said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next stream, hopefully tomorrow. So, till then, take care, have a good night, catch you on the next stream.